Welcome. So, if you're a marketer, you already know AI is the biggest thing to happen to our industry, well, ever. But let's be real, getting it to create what you actually want, that can be a real struggle. In this explainer, we're going to unpack the one skill that closes that gap, turning AI from a frustrating toy into your most powerful assistant. And that skill is prompt engineering.
But first, before we get into the weeds, we have to share a really critical notice from the creators of this tutorial, Virtualization Options LLC. I'm going to read this directly because it's super important. They say, this tutorial from Virtualization Options LLC offers general guidance intended for a typical organization. However, every organization is unique and requires training tailored to its specific needs. This specialized training addresses the tools and processes that can help reduce risks and enhance productivity goals within the organization. Please note that the guidance provided may not be applicable to your specific situation and is offered without any warranty expressed or implied. For this reason, we develop customized training after collaborating closely with an organization to identify its unique needs and priorities. So, bottom line, think of this as the universal playbook, but the real win comes when you adapt these plays for your specific team.
All right, here's our game plan. We'll kick things off with that AI challenge every marketer's facing. Then introduce the one skill that's going to solve it for you. Next, we'll cover something absolutely crucial, protecting your assets. Then we'll map out the entire path to mastering this, and finally, show you what it really means to become an AI-enhanced marketer. Okay, so let's really dig into that notice for a second. Why doesn't a one-size-fits-all approach work with AI? I mean, think about it. Your brand has a unique voice, right? Your team uses specific tools. You have your own rules about risk. All of that requires a tailored strategy, and that idea is really the foundation for everything we're about to cover.
Now let's talk about the big problem, the one every single marketer runs into when they first start playing with AI. You have this incredibly powerful tool, but when you ask it for something, the result is just kind of blah. It's generic, it's uninspired, and honestly, a lot of times it's completely unusable. The frustration is so real.
And this slide right here shows you exactly why that happens. The quality of what you get out of an AI is a direct reflection of what you put in. On the left, a super vague prompt gets a totally useless post. But look at the right. A well-crafted prompt tells the AI the audience, the length, the topic, the goal, everything. That specificity, that context, that is the whole ballgame. So, the million-dollar question, how do we get those amazing results on the right every single time? Well, we do it by mastering a brand new skill. And I'm telling you, this is becoming just as critical to marketing as knowing how to write great copy or analyze data. And that skill is prompt engineering. Now, don't let the name scare you. It's not about coding. It's about communication. It's the art and science of giving an AI clear instructions so it can give you exactly what you need. You know, you basically become the director, and the AI is your star actor.
So why should you bother learning this? Because the payoff is huge. Master this, and bam, you're suddenly moving at incredible speed. You get rock-solid brand consistency across everything you do. You can scale your content in ways you never thought possible, and you can even unlock new ideas by using AI as your brainstorming partner. It's a massive competitive advantage.
But before you go writing another prompt, we have to talk about the single biggest risk. A lot of these AI tools are public, and anything you type into them could, in theory, be seen by others. This is all about protecting your company's most important information.
This right here is the golden rule. It needs to become a reflex, something you do without even thinking. Before you hit enter, you have to make sure you're not sharing anything sensitive, because messing this up can lead to data leaks, big fines, and some serious damage to your company's reputation.
And this slide shows the difference perfectly. The prompt on the left is a disaster waiting to happen. It's got a name, an email, a price, a launch date. That's all sensitive personal info and intellectual property. But the safe prompt on the right, it scrubs all those details and replaces them with generic placeholders. You can still get a fantastic email draft without giving away any company secrets.
So how do you stay safe? You make this 5-step checklist a habit. Every single time you write a prompt, just do a quick scan. Are there real names in there? Contact info? Specific numbers like prices or dates? Is there any secret strategy? It takes just a few seconds, but it offers massive protection. Okay, with that critical foundation of safety in place, let's map out your journey to becoming a pro. This whole thing is broken down into 10 chapters that will take you from the absolute basics all the way to advanced strategy. So, the first 5 chapters are all about building your core skills.
We'll start with the fundamentals, then immediately apply them to the stuff you do every day, like creating content and copy. From there, we'll level up to some intermediate strategies that give you way more control over what the AI creates.
In the second half, things get really strategic. This is where you learn to use AI for high-level stuff, like developing entire campaigns. We'll dig into how to use it for analytics, for social media, and then finally, we'll cover how to roll this out across your whole team.
So, why does mastering all of this matter? What's the real payoff for you and your career? Well, it's about a complete transformation in what a marketer is capable of achieving. The numbers here are just staggering. Marketers who really get good at this stuff report a productivity jump of 30 to 50% on their content tasks. Just take a second and think, what could you do with all that time back? It's not about working harder, it's about redirecting your brainpower to higher value work. And this is what the AI-enhanced marketer looks like. The goal is not to replace you, it's to give you a superpower. You let the AI handle the first draft, the initial research, the brainstorming, and that frees you up to focus on strategy and the big picture thinking that only a human can do. You get faster, you get more strategic, and you gain a serious competitive edge.
So, the roadmap is clear. This technology isn't a fad. It's a fundamental part of the modern marketing toolkit. AI is absolutely the future of marketing. So the only question left to ask is, are you prepared to lead it?